Now, this is the Serpentini Chevrolet Sports Report on Cleveland 19 News.
This is embarrassing when you play against a team with no starters available and you play down to their level like this. You don't have the killer instinct when this happens.
You know you're having a bad night when Mr. Cavalier calls you out. Austin Carr not happy at all with what went down last night. What went down last night? A lot of things went down last night. Their focus, their effort, and in the end, not coincidentally, the Cavaliers.
Even though they don't have their big guns, they still execute the plays the same way.
Look at this, another lazy pass. Cavaliers paying for it right now. They're down 9 with sloppy basketball.
That was a bad loss against a banged-up team. Cavs have 20 games to fix this because obviously they ain't there yet.
You know, only time will tell. You know, it is what it is. I can sit up here and say that we're a team that's ready to, you know, start the playoffs tomorrow, but we're not. We're still learning. We still have things that happen on the court that just, you know, that shouldn't happen.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, at least one person's betting against the Warriors winning it all again. Sir Chuck.
You know what? They have a terrific team. They've been great for the NBA. They've been great for the NBA.
You ready to jump on board this year because of the #1 team this year? They're doing great.
And I'm telling you right now, they're not going to win the championship this year.
Yeah, we like that. By this time tomorrow, Johnny Manziel could be a former Cleveland Brown. They can actually cut him loose at 4 o'clock, but according to Adam Schefter of ESPN, they probably won't. Not tomorrow anyway. Why? Money. The Browns may wait to see if Manziel gets suspended by the NFL for his domestic violence issues down in Dallas. If so, they can get back some of their bonus money. But Mike Florio of ProFootballTalk.com says you could probably void this anyway. I mean, after everything Johnny's done, void the contract. Either way, here's my question. What's the value for the Browns of reshaping the image of their franchise? Put a price tag on that. The new regime has been incredibly vocal about changing the culture in Berea. Good. Let's go. Every time Manziel is shown partying or hits the police blotter, he is representing the Browns. If they really want to tolerate more of that just to save a couple of $1 million, make the move, Sashi. That's my take. As always, I want yours. You can tweet it to me at TonyZ19. Find me on Facebook and at Cleveland19.com. If my sportscast didn't just brighten your day.
Wow, that was
Indians
pleasant.
won. I'll have it tonight.
Thanks, Tony. We'll be right back.
Sports director Tony Zarrella joining us with the injury update.
Well, Kyrie looked great today and says he will go. Now, David Blatt, you know, he's kind of hedging and saying, I'm not giving away any secrets here. Why would I tell the Hawks? Hey, the Hawks were the top team in the East this season, but nobody cares about regular season bragging rights. It's all about right now, and right now, as banged up as the Cavaliers are, they're getting healthier, and they're a better team than the Hawks, mostly because they got the best player. LeBron hasn't exactly shot lights out in these playoffs, as we know, but he already has one buzzer beater under his belt, and he's averaging 8 assists and 10 rebounds per game. In other words, as always, LeBron is making those around him better, and those around him have stepped up in a big way. The Cavaliers bench was better than the Bulls starters in that closing game, which is why the Cavs are here in the conference finals. And if Kyrie is ready to go, and he said today he's ready to go, the Cavs should like their chances.
Being able to actually, you know, feel both of my feet underneath me, especially when I'm shooting, it feels amazing. You know, just the confidence of, you know, getting extra work in and actually preparing with my teammates. You know, I think that's the biggest thing I get out of it is just, you know, you don't want to be on the sideline at all, especially when you're preparing for such a big stage like this. So I want to be as close to 100% as I can be before Wednesday. So just doing the necessary things in order to do that.
You know, the series with the Bulls was so emotionally exciting and draining at the same time. I think people are already like, well, the Hawks. Well, be careful with that. We said that about the Magic, 6 years ago? And that didn't work out too well. The Cavaliers don't feel like that. I can guarantee you that.
Sure.
I don't want fans to think we're just going to cruise right through them.
I know, but I can't wait till the finals.
Thanks for just stomping on my theory.
I want to go to the finals. All right, Tony.
We all do. Tony.
Well, and that is an understatement, D, and it's not quite the marquee matchup that we hoped it would be. You go back a week ago, man, what a difference a week makes. Last week on Monday Night Football, ESPN running a promo consistently showcasing one guy. It was all about Johnny, 30 seconds of Johnny Manziel. Obviously, by Wednesday, they had to scratch that because he was back on the bench after his behavior during the bye week, and now they move forward, and Johnny, as we all know, is third string. He will dress tonight. He is active for this game, but he's backing up Austin Davis, who is backing up, of course, Josh McCown. John Gruden, who knows a thing or two about quarterbacks and is in the ESPN booth tonight, says do not give up on Johnny Manziel yet.
I like Johnny Manziel a lot.
Well, John, that's music to our ears. We're going to hear from Josh McCown coming up in just a little bit, guys. Guys, before we go, if you don't mind, I'd like to make that call in Italian.
Go for it. We'll stay away. See how easy it is? So easy. Anyone can do it, right?
Now, you guys
That was
call
LeBron
these
from the
games.
corner for the win, by the way.
Oh, very
And
nice.
you guys call these games. Can we still win tonight? Quickly.
Live from Cleveland 19 News, this is the Sports Extra.
Have another cigarette. Just suck it up, LeBron. Thanks, lady. Even LeBron had fun with that Thunder fan Instagramming. I guess she told me. Hey, everybody, Tony Zarrella, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, they've sucked it up all right. 5 straight wins coming into tonight. 21 out of 26. And one new stretch forward who can drain threes. You add it all up, in no way the Pistons were going to come here and spoil the party, right? Well, it didn't exactly go as planned. Kevin Love, 14 in the first quarter. He had it going early. That 3 cut the lead down to 5, but we're in the hole all night. Third quarter, Detroit Rock City. Marcus Morris, the drive, Pistons up 15. Yes, you heard that right. Moments later, Reggie Jackson, the tray. The lead was 16. Cavs stormed back by the end of the quarter. LeBron, the drive. They're on an 11-0 run. That cut the lead to 7. As for Channing Frye, pop that 3. Clang. No. Played 9 minutes, hit a late bucket. That was it. Fourth quarter, Pistons pull away again. Stanley Johnson, the drive and the foul. It's a 3-point play. The lead was 18. They were playing like a team fighting for a playoff spot, but LeBron with the steal. Here we come back again. They're within 8. Moments later, Kyrie doing what Kyrie does. It's down to 6, but the Pistons literally tear it away after that. Caldwell Pope steals it from LeBron, goes the distance, 96-88. We lose. Cavs showed up occasionally in this one, and that was not enough. Well, as you probably know, the deal is official. Andy is headed west. And from a personal standpoint, it's tough not to be happy for him. But no doubt the immediate reaction was there were 29 other teams in the NBA. He has to pick that one. But the answer is obviously, why wouldn't he?
Jefferson closed the time. Andy. Clear space. Wide open look. Taking your time.
Yeah, now he brings that energy and hustle to the defending champs and finds a golden opportunity. The Warriors starting center, Andrew Bogut, is banged up with the sore Achilles tendon. Their backup center, Festus Ezeli, a month away from coming back from knee surgery. They can use an Andy Varejao, and now they've got him. If you're a Cavs fan, the best-case scenario is that we see a rematch in the NBA Finals, and the Cavaliers come away with the title this time. But again, from a personal standpoint, you got to be happy for a guy who gave his heart and soul to the Cavaliers and the city of Cleveland. Now to a story that is becoming tragic. Delonte West seemingly spiraling again downward. This picture of the former Cavaliers guard making its way around the internet tonight. It's Delonte loitering around a Jack-in-the-Box parking lot in a hospital robe and without shoes. According to the Instagram user who posted the picture, Delonte was slurring his words, and when they asked, what happened to you, he just said, life. Delonte, who made about $16 million in his 8-year career, was diagnosed, you may remember, with bipolar disorder 8 years ago, and he's had legal issues off the court, including an arrest on weapons charges in September of 2009. That's a sad story, and we hope, please, he gets help. Somewhere far, far away, actually 2,000 miles away, it's much, much warmer, about 80 degrees. And baseballs, they're in the air, as is hope. It always is when spring training gets rolling. Even for a key player coming off shoulder surgery, Mark Schwab with the Tribe in Goodyear, Arizona. Great story out of Marblehead, where 2 teams came together on Friday to make a senior's dream come true. Max Stevenson had been the student manager of the Danbury Lakers the past few years until this season when he started suiting up, and on senior night finally cracked the lineup and scored the first bucket of the game. Tell us what that was like, making that shot.
Shot well, passing the ball, miss again.
You missed it the first, what, 2 times?
3 times.
3 times, and then you made it.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't surprised by the kids, but it's always heartwarming, you know, to see everybody go all out for him and, you know, really celebrate things that are ordinary for everybody else, but for him is, you know, it was a really huge night, something he'd looked forward to for 3 years, and probably isn't going to get anything close to that for quite a while.
That was a great scene. Great job, everybody involved in that. That's it for now. Much more coming up on Cleveland 19 News at 11 o'clock. I'll see you then. It's been a Drew Robinson production.
You've been watching The Sports Extra.